Extra, extra, read all about it. Capricorn, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. I hope you enjoyed your full moon, guys. It was actually quite lovely. So let's get into your reading. We're going to start with your crowning energy, which is basically the major theme of the reading. And then we're going to get into your central energy, which is the primary challenges, and then your grounding energy, which is what's holding you down and pulling you through. And then there's an extended reading. That's in the link to that reading is in the description box below. It's a full tarot card spread that really susses out more details and personalizes the energies we pick up on here. And that includes a romance specific reading as well. So I hope to see you there. This is an energy reading, so it's for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, wherever Capricorn influences your natal chart or influences your life. So this could be good stuff to know if you're dealing with a Capricorn, because this is basically what's impacting them, especially emotionally. So let's dive in. Yes, I do personal readings, but I am not doing them for the next month because I am moving to San Diego. So I will see you guys on the other side. Ooh, you better stop. It would only be you. How neat this came out. It's like, okay, crowning energy first. That was it's such a Capricorn thing to do. You have control over your life. You have control over your times. You really do have a sense of self. A strong, firm sense of self and where you belong in the world, even if it's just coming out of a rocky period. There's a firming up. Why do I say this? Now is a lucky time, and be playful. Two energies that are very, very light for you, but it's energies that you are able to feel when you know that everything has been taken care of. And there is this sense of everything being that emotional side of you, those things that matter to you, that mean something to you, heart stuff. You know, this is a thing like, you know, a ton of other things can be up in the air, but you can put all of that back into order as long as you have a sense of yourself, and you have a sense of the feeling that everything's right in your world and everything's not just flying at you from unexpected places. So here we have this sense of you're getting a lot of abundance in. This is a lucky time. This is when what you have, you're going to multiply. You're going to double down. You're going to triple up. You're going to hit jackpot after jackpot. And this is Gemini energy, which is communication's good, communication's solid. It's fun. It's playful. Keep it fun. Keep it playful. Keep it energetic. Keep it sexy. Keep it fresh. Keep it new. There's a lot of new, fresh things coming in. There's also a lot of opportunities and communication coming into you. All that's going to help build your life, build whatever it is that it matters to you that you're focused on now. This sense of being able to multiply the abundance that you already have. And be able to have fun, man. Like, that's what it is. It's like you are going into an energetic period of being able to have fun. Why are you now able to have fun when you couldn't before? Because Saturn was in Aquarius before and it was fucking you up. There was this sense of, well, where the hell am I here? This is way too much up in the air. Very concerned about everything going on in places that you can't really control, like especially big community things, etc., etc. Like, where do I even begin? But then there's this sense of, now that Saturn is back in Capricorn for basically till December, you're back home. Now you feel like, okay, I get this language. I understand it. And now I feel like everything's not quaking my frickin' world. And this is going to be that time when you can really move forward. Because yes, inevitably Saturn is going into Aquarius. It's just the way the world turns. But there's a sense that by that time you can have everything in place. I think it almost like there's been a lot that upended you recently. But now there is that time for you to, you know what's coming, right? You've got that nice little preview. Oh, now you can plan on this. And that puts your world back into perspective. And I'm telling you right now, this is a very fruitful, abundant time. Not only are you going to be able to have a good time, but you're going to also be able to have a very productive time, which for you is a good time. There's so much good coming into your life in terms of, and let's put it this way. It's good that you can enjoy. It's good because you enjoy it. And it's not frivolous. It's just, wow, you can really enjoy yourself now. That's what this is. I'm loving this reading for you guys. I'm loving it. Nothing is wasted. That's right. This is finding treasure in a trash heap. So yes, you may be beginning right here, right now, on the top of a trash heap, but you see all the perimeter and you're like, oh, I know what I can build on this. And you are finding now, you are able to see all the opportunities and abundance that maybe you couldn't see before because the shit was flying around you. It was a fucking windstorm of crap. Now that it's settled, you can be like, oh, okay, wait. Now I can look at it, know what, and decide what to do with it. So in other words, it's almost like your atmosphere has changed. It's not necessarily your resource, though I do think resources are going to be coming in. That's just to say that I'm just letting you know. But what you see now is resource in what was smacking you in the face. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it was coming at you too fast. That's the problem. It wasn't like you were going into a landfill, like a trash heap, right? And being able to look at things steady and calm and just look at them and explore them. No, it's like you were in the middle of a landfill, in the middle of a hurricane, and everything was smacking you in the face. Well, now the heavy winds have died down. We're out of that air sign. We're out of Aquarius. Saturn is now back in the earth sign and says, okay, now nothing can get to you because ultimately you are able to put everything into perspective. And now that you can see it clearly, you can do something with it. I'm telling you right now, out of whatever rubble your life had become, you're picking out these little gold specks. You really are. Dream the world into being. So this is a sense of your past informing your future. And what did I say in the crowning energy? Because of what you went through when Saturn, played its brief little beep in Aquarius, now you know what's coming. You realize that this is what you have to look forward to for the next 2.5 years. And now you can look at everything in front of you and prep. So that's just this confirmation of what you went through in the past, what you've experienced, all this craziness. Now you can prep in order to get through it so it won't sideswipe you again. Because that's really what it is. There's not much a Capricorn can't handle if it's in front of them and they can understand it tangibly and they'll figure out what to do with it. But it's when it's swirling all around them that everything feels like it's falling apart because it's happening too quickly and nothing is settled, so you can't look at it and interact with it. But now there's this sense of, okay, how do I prepare for this windstorm? Well, let me take the materials in front of me and construct the right construction to prepare me for this windstorm next time. It's almost like now you understand the windstorm a little bit better. And what did I say? About a month ago, I did a reading for you, and I said, it's your relationship with change that's changing. And that's really what this is putting it all together and making the blueprints for how am I going to change when it comes to change. To enable change to continue to come to you, especially for those of you who have been needing change in order for your life to get better. This is Piscean energy. This is a sense of something from the past is now informing the future. So this is emotions from the past now informing the future. But this is a sense of something coming to the surface. This is a sense of it becoming realized, becoming present, and becoming abundant in your life. This is a sense of feeling really secure and good about what you feel and everything around you. I love that energy for you guys. That's beautiful energy for you. I'm also seeing that maybe you're starting to pick out the good in things that you once saw as bad. If you're dealing with a Pisces, there is this sense of getting to understand that person at a deeper level and getting to understand all those things that irritated you in a way that it's almost like you're understanding them better because now they're giving you a closer look. Central energy is reclaim your power. Central energy is now I'm not afraid to come out of the forest. You see his eyes are coming into the light. You're coming out of that dark space. You're not afraid to come into the clearing because you know you can handle whatever comes at you. This is a sense of empowerment, strength, courage. Right in the freaking center of your reading. So this whole reading is really about being courageous enough to step into what was the windstorm, to understand the windstorm And if you ever go back into it again, it won't impact you the same. You don't have to go into hiding. This is like come out wherever you are, you know? And then believe in yourself. This is Virgo energy. So step by step, now you're planting seeds from the future. Something that once drained you is going to be what is fueling you. This is you having the self-assuredness to say, no, I want to plant here. So this is definitely future tense. This is a sense of long-term, longevity. Whatever you're planting now is going to work wonderfully in the long term. And it's a great time to plant long term with the moon still in Capricorn. This is the time to look long term. Co-create with spirit. 7 + 1 is 8. It reduces down to 8, which is my number. It's destiny. It's fate. It's material. It's materializing. It's coming into being. And this was the moment to do it. So this is a sense of, if you have just been tapped with different opportunities, they are a good investment and you must invest in them. Even if they're not all clear, even if you need a little bit of faith, there is this sense of proceed. This is also a sense of proceed with caution, but not caution. Proceed with intellect, because ravens are very smart birds. He's going to come and he's going to show you all the crap that you might have to go through in the future. But at least you're getting a preview. And once you guys get a preview, as long as it's not smacking you in the face by surprise, you're going to be able to be like, okay, I can plan for that. Oh, so in other words, unlike before, shit's not just going to be thrown at you. It's almost going to like present itself to you on a table, so you can figure out how to like fertilize the crops with it. That's what this is, because you are going to be presented with the information you need to plant the seeds, but in the right places. So these seeds are worth planting, but you have to do it strategically, because you don't want to plant it on a bomb, but you're going to be able to do that. This is all metaphor, guys. Apply it, because this is an energy reading, right? All metaphor. You must apply it for the part of your life it's impacting. Watch and wait. This is more Pisces energy. This is a sense of being observed, or sitting back and observing how somebody deals with pressure, how somebody deals with stress. It's almost like being judged, but it's for an important decision, or you being the judge, but it's for important decisions. So you have to be judgmental. That's just what it is. This is a very paternal energy, but it's a feminine paternal. So it's a sense of being nurturing, being caring, but using that nurturing and using that caring to be protective and to provide for the people that you care about. This is more Piscean energy. Once again, emotionally understanding, or being able to now prepare for the impact of things in the future. But now that you know it, now you can work with it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like now it's workable. And as long as something is workable, including emotions, or if you're dealing with a person, there is a sense of you are through the shitstorm, or you've seen the first shitstorm. So when other shitstorms come, there is a sense of you really understanding who they are and how things are going to be. So it's not a promise that the shitstorm's not going to come again. It's a promise that now you know how to deal with it. That's what it is. Time for a deep dive. This is love. This is Libran energy. It is joie de vie, la vie en rose. There's a lot of romance in the air. There's also a sense of something that was once ugly becoming something that is beautiful. So this transformative energy of giving something time to grow, because it's going to be a beautiful thing. And then set healthy boundaries. Cancerian energy, but low vibrational Cancerian energy. This sense of setting boundaries that are too high, too thick, or not at all. This is a sense of really finding your love affair with healthy boundaries. Healthy ones. Not too high, not too thin, like what's appropriate in each situation. You're learning how to build the appropriate boundaries so that you can construct your ideal life. Give with gratitude and grace. It's interesting that this comes out before, because this is like throwing your whole self in, putting your whole self in, giving your whole self, basically putting yourself on the chopping block for the expense of others. So this is a sense of don't do that. Like that's not going to get you to this outcome of happiness, right? And it's almost like learning that blocking yourself off, or not giving things a chance, whatever, like blocking yourself off and always taking the safe route, or going the other extreme and always, oh, I see. You had your trip in Capricorn for 2.5 years. You got too comfortable, right? And then you were exposed to Aquarius energy, that sense of philanthropy, that sense of community, of thinking outside of yourself. And you were like, crap. Listen, this is you finding Libra energy, that happy balance, if you will, that love affair between two very different things, right? Realizing the beauty in them both. And that you're going to have to learn how to deal with them both. More Virgo energy, more family energy, laying a solid foundation brick by brick, going slow and committing. But this is also a very romantic energy too. It's saying, I'm building, but I'm building with you. It's saying, I'm building for the future. And now, step by step, we're just going to build together. I'm going to build together. We're going to, because beavers work in partnership with other beavers. They don't build their dam by themselves. They're not solitary creatures like bears or tigers or something like that. They build in communion with other people. So this is laying a solid foundation for some partnership, and it's working through those extremes of, am I giving too much? Am I not giving enough? It's figuring things out. And then this is Gemini energy, but it is in reverse. So there is a sense of figuring out why things unraveled, figuring out how to speak to somebody, why communication got messed up. Mercury is in retrograde, so there's a sense of this retrograde really giving you a chance to communicate or talk to somebody. Have conversations that really reveal things between the two of you and help you figure out what went wrong so it doesn't happen again. All right, I'm going to head on over to the extended now. We'll grab more details through a full tarot spread. And of course, I'm going to do your love reading. You guys, I will see you in the extended. Have a happy, wonderful week until I see you next week.